Welcome to this presentation that has been prepared by the MTN Cameroon Program Management Team as its contribution to the 2019 Global PMO Award event. In this presentation, we will focus on our company overview, our Program Management Office journey, our transformation journey, the Technology Unit transformation, People transformation, the Program Management Office structure, our achievements, value generation, and some use cases, and lastly, our next steps.
Hi, my name is Shoyinka Shodunke. I'm the Chief Technology Information Officer, MTN Cameroon. Today I'm going to tell you a bit about MTN Cameroon and our project management team and the impact that our project management team has had on our entire company. MTN Cameroon started business in year 2000, and we started business by providing a traditional 2G service, which in the industry is known as GSM. Over the years, we've evolved into providing data, video, and digital services. We provide mobile and financial services. We provide music and content, and we do wholesale business as well. This has been our transformation all the way from 2000 to 2019. And we pride ourselves in our vision of being delivery of a bold and digital new world. And our mission is to make our customers' life a whole lot brighter. This transformation is synonymous with our project delivery team, whom day in, day out are involved in this transformation from where we started, from our days of little beginnings of providing traditional voice services. We've had to bring in data and video and digital services, which we at every point in time would require the services of our project team in delivery of services like this, for the mobile financial services, for the music and content, and for the business and the wholesale service. At every new opportunity or every transformation that we have to do, it has to be with our projects team. Today, we are the fastest network in Cameroon. We are the fastest provider of data services in Cameroon. And again, this has to do with our evolution, with the transformation and with the addition of new services, and with the building and the rollout of our network. And again, it has to do with our projects team. I salute the courage of our projects team. Without them, we wouldn't have been here today. Thank you.
The MTN Cameroon PMO journey dates back to the year 2000 when MTN was created. Between 2000 and 2003, there were two technical departments delivering projects. These departments were Network Group under the CTO and IS that was run by the CIO. Projects were just part of activities of each technical unit under these two departments, respectively. Even within these departments, projects were still run in silos and in different departmental subunits. While Network Group was focused on the network planning, fast build of sites, base stations, transmission, IP, and core network to accommodate the growing customer base, the Information Systems Department was focused on delivering business support systems to cater for charging, billing, customer relationship management, intelligent network, and infrastructure projects. The main challenges at that moment included silo projects delivery across multiple departments, improper resource management and optimization, lack of project management discipline, project failure right at the initiation stage, huge capex spend with little return on investment, poor quality control, delays in projects delivery including long time to market, lack of skilled resources to deliver projects, maverick spend with no control of assets availability in the warehouse before equipment ordering, disconnect between network, information systems, and other business units. Between 2000 and 2008, the IS department created a solutions delivery unit to cater for critical IT projects in this department. Nonetheless, there was still ongoing silo project activity in the infrastructure and enterprise systems unit, which are subunits of the IS. Within the same period, the network department created the base station subsystem unit to handle sites rollout projects, but core and transmission projects were still being handled by the planning unit within the network group. In 2009, the Capital Program Group unit was created within the network group to handle network rollouts, network capex, including the introduction of some quality control activities. During the same period, the IS Project Office was created to handle IT capex, run IT projects, perform quality control, testing before solutions hand over to business for users acceptance tests. In 2017, IT ran a major transformation program with the introduction of a centralized demand management process to run all IT projects and demands. A service management process was also implemented to handle incidents and stabilize services post-project delivery. This initiative was introduced with Bob as the IT mascot. Lastly, in 2018, the organization merged network group and IT departments as a single department under the CTIO as executive. This resulted in the creation of a centralized program management office responsible for enterprise-wide demand management, quality control and testing, project support office, all technology capex projects management. This merger saw the Bob transformation initiative roll out across the entire technology department. Quality assurance and control has been an integral part of our PMO journey. MTN is a customer-centric organization with Net Promoter Score as one of our key performance indicators. Delivering quality products and services to our customers is a key and sacrosanct element for achieving this KPI and providing customers with an excellent customer experience when they use our products and services. In this regard, our PMO has had to innovate and improve on our quality control journey and processes over the years. We have moved from ad hoc testing between 2000 and 2006 to a centralized level 4 maturity quality and control team today. Our quality control process was strengthened with the introduction and implementation of the software testing lifecycle process in 2017. This was following a quality assurance, control, and testing assessment exercise that was performed by a specialized firm that we hired. We now have a centralized quality assurance and control team within the PMO, which is responsible for quality control, assurance, testing of products, services, and projects before the solutions are handed over to the business teams for users acceptance testing. Why did MTN embark on the major transformation in 2017? Due to business expansion from a basic GSM service provider to providing digital and mobile financial services, technology was faced with challenges like an increase in mobile financial services and digital demands, long time to deliver products and services for business to go to market for digital services, lots of complaints from customers, both internal and external. Technology incidents were always blamed for business not meeting revenue targets. All above challenges resulted in the inability for the technology team to deliver products and services properly, an unhappy and dissatisfied business because they were not able to satisfy the demands of the market, an increase of customer complaints. Technology staff morale was affected with lots of demotivation. There was a total disconnect between technology and business. Business became overall frustrated as technology was instead gradually moving from a business enabler to a business breaker. In order to mitigate these challenges, technology had no other option but to undergo a major transformation. In order to kick off our transformation program, we needed to understand what was the problem, and secondly, what were technology PMO challenges. As a result of the changes that happened at the business sides with the introduction of new revenue streams, IT processes appeared to be heavy and not strong enough to support the business. Our program management and service management processes became inadequate, where customer satisfaction was more of a slogan than a reality. There was a low culture of business continuity. Our structure was not aligned with business vision, showing gaps as unstructured channels for communication and the lack of transparency. Technology program management role is to deliver the solutions with quality, while service management maintains the service for a better customer experience. But we were even not able to visualize this. Our dashboards were completely wrong. We were still measuring systems availability rather than service availability. There was a tracking platform for new demands, but this tracking platform was not adequate. Communication was broken between business and IT. The worst was technology not enabling business with agility. Legacy platforms on which we were adding building blocks to onboard other curves without shifting the culture led to inadequate design and non-properly integrated solutions. Our understanding of customer satisfaction was just wrong. Our technology approach to the transformation was based on 4 major pillars, which included governance, planning, culture, and legacy technology replacement. Planning and project delays as one of those pillars had concerns on long time for delivery with committed deadlines never honored, recurrent go-to-market delays, low quality of delivered demands and projects. On the governance pillar, we had issues like unstructured channels of communication and logging of demands, the lack of transparency with no dashboards, no measurement KPIs, no tracking system, and lastly, the lack of communication, which was completely broken between business and technology. Culture as one of those pillars had concerns around culture of systems availability versus service availability. Customer experience was a slogan rather than a reality. On the last pillar, which is legacy technologies, we had low agility to deliver on demands and services. There was a lot of manual activities with very low automation. There was no culture of APIs within our enterprise systems. In order to handle these challenges, it was eminent that the technology team had to introduce a complete overhaul of the team and processes via a robust transformation program.
On structure, we were obliged to reinvent ourselves and introduce the following structures. Centralized program management office to manage all projects and demands. Centralized service management to ensure that delivered solutions meet customers' expectations. Architecture and planning to align strategy to deliver projects and demands. Security to reduce risks and ensure compliance. Operation to support all delivered solutions. On the process pillars, we fixed the basics. We built transparency. We created 2 entries of interaction between IT and the business, demand and service management. We had to put in a structured demand management. Our demand management process allowed us to commit to the business in terms of delivery date to ensure that the business can meet its own commitment to the subscriber. Our project management framework was used to run that demand management process. We had to revamp the entire demand management process. Together with the business, we classified the demand in 3 categories depending on whether the implementation can be fully supported by our own implementation team called Fast IT. That is what we categorize as small, up to 1 month to deliver. We have the medium demand delivered in 1 to 3 months, concerning implementation requiring vendor intervention and large demand, which are basically the enablers that often require 3 months. This ensures that when the demand comes in upfront, with the business we have an agreement that this demand is going to take X number of time to be delivered. We also introduce prioritization to address demands coming at the same time. Again, this decision is taken between us and the business as part of a committee to decide which demand will take priority on which one, so that at any point on time there is an agreement, there is an engagement with all parties. We had to introduce quality, security, business risk management and compliance into the requirement process, so that everybody is involved upfront and constraints are raised and considered earlier enough. All this became the single place of truth between all of us, in which the dashboards are available to be monitored by everybody at every point in time. The revamp of our service management process gave us the opportunity to mine data of our own systems and come up with predictive algorithms to pick up events and react before the incident is declared. We brought in committee like daily, weekly stand-up meeting, again with the business, where we hold our managers, team leaders, and system administrators accountable by bringing them in on daily basis to analyze top complaints trending to be managed as problems to reduce reoccurrence. We have implemented quality management process to pick up events in the system and solve them before they are turned into incidents and affect the service availability. That enabled the predictive approach to incident management. We onboarded digital partners in service management processes to sustain customer experience. We built a single interlocutor to manage the two interactions, Bob. Main objective was to remove reliance on people and stick on the processes. For any incident or demand, talk to Bob. We won with this structure the most stable platform across the group for 2 consecutive years. And of course, we can't talk about the technology transformation without involving people. They are the building blocks for everything we are doing. The biggest challenge we had was the team. When we started our transformation, the team was demotivated and frustrated. The skills related to our new governance and structures needed to be reshuffled. So, we had to rebuild the team and restore the confidence in themselves. We had to do it at the same speed we wanted to change. We came up with a program that will touch the heart and the mind of our people and energize them. We created a leitmotif, a slogan, I am a 4, which means we are the highest performers. We brought everybody around this unique slogan to enable the get it done attitude. We've introduced gamification. Thank God it's Friday program to promote knowledge share. We enrolled in community programs such as DevOps, API with IT forums, so on and so forth. Our architecture was the weakest link. It was important that we revamp it to move in an environment where we are not just providing voice, but also data services, digital content, just to list those. To enable and sustain seamless customer experience, it was important to equip our touchpoint with functionalities that empower them to understand and serve the subscribers across all services. We had to empower the subscriber and the business. This brought in a lot of re-architecturing. We built a customer relationship management platform and consolidated subscribers' data into a single repository. We introduced single customer account and merged all customer portals into a single one. We optimized our middleware through API layers modernization to enable reusability and ease integration. This helped to decrease time to market. We went through subscription management layer modernization such as mobile money airtime, digital channels, and electronic voucher distribution. With Project BI and Analytics Evolution, we empower business for data self-service via data mart within the data warehouse. We empower our subscribers and restore trust through billing transparency with our online data store, where we introduce account history for each transaction. We had to rethink our business continuity framework and enable geographical redundancy for critical services to ensure technical readiness for BCM, and of course, we introduce security across all pillars to ensure data and customers' protection. In order to resolve the issue where business use unstructured channels to log delivery requests to the technology, and particularly PMO, we had to define a single point of entry for all demands and service management. We have built a single interlocutor to manage the two interactions, with Bob as mascot. Our main objective was to remove reliance on people and stick onto the processes of demand management and service management. All demands, requests, projects, and incidents, we had just phrase talk to Bob. Bob in turn has the full accountability of providing dashboards, daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly updates on deliveries. All communication from the PMO and technology to business are only done by Bob. For more efficiency, the demand management process had to be revamped with focus on demand classification with standard delivery date and demand prioritization based on complexity. Small, 0 to 1 month, medium, within 3 months, complex, between 3 to 6 months. Centralized dashboard including the introduction of remedy as demand log in and milestone tracking tool for single place of truth. Dedicated implementation team for fast digital product and services delivery, fast IT team. Revamped SDLC to enable efficiency, introduction of business analyst, framework, security by design, quality, testing, and control from day one of business requirements logging to technology. End-to-end quality, STLC, enablement across business key pillars, revenue assurance, customer experience, commercial units, business risk. Security by design, BRM onboarding in the SDLC, revenue assurance onboarding in the SDLC, compliance. Remedy as a tool was introduced to track every stage of the demand with update dashboard presentation on mobile devices accessible anytime and anywhere. Lastly, continuous communication all through the demand delivery cycle with all involved stakeholders. Security, risk compliance, revenue assurance, and business risk management were introduced at the requirement stage of the demands to decrease blocking points and delays due to security and compliance requirements. This way, risk management was enforced as part of the delivery process right at the beginning of all demands and projects. We realized that caring about risk controls, security, compliance, revenue assurance at the end, just before a project goes live, was not working and just add on unnecessary delay on the project delivery. Indeed, vulnerabilities that need to be fixed before getting into production will surely be discovered and we will delay the project go live. So, we decided to involve all risk controls upfront at the requirement in the SDLC framework. SDLC, System Development Lifecycle Framework, was reviewed to include security assurance activities. Our SDLC framework was built upon the demand management process. Demand management was based on a gated process to deliver all demands coming from business or any other stakeholders. Each gate includes lists of checks and a session with decision makers and respective demand managers where a decision is made on whether the demand can move to the next stage, be cancelled, or be put on hold. Security team has developed a security checklist for each gate to ensure that security constraints are considered all along the process. For example, for the gate 0, when the project or demand is logged, we ensure that the requestor has included all information that will help to drive security decisions like sensitivity of information, level of access required. Based on this information, the solution requirement specification is developed. When security is incorporated at this level, it becomes easy to include all along the steps till deployment. The security team's roles and responsibilities were clearly defined. To ensure that each person involved in the program plays his part, checklists at each gate were very helpful to detect defects early enough to avoid frustrations down the line. We carried out many workshops so that people understand and play their role. We've added a gamification program to recognize progress, good behaviors, and practices. We had and are still having a lot of workshops sharing knowledge on new attack and fraud mechanism to keep everybody aware and involved. Today, we can proudly say that security culture is embedded in the SDLC program. We have seen projects being cancelled by demand managers because security requirements were not included when logging the demand. We have seen a project being delayed by a business stakeholder after we reviewed the impact of security gap or risk discovered during the design process. Governance has proven to be a key success criteria for our project and demands delivery. Our governance meetings with all stakeholders involved in the delivery process, including our requesters, enable us to track the delivery progress, manage risk, do reprioritizations, and ensure that the scope that is being delivered aligns with the requested scope. We do hold daily governance meetings with other internal technology units to align all designs, prepare the operations team for delivery transition and handovers. The business daily meetings enable us review demand progress status, align on any scope change, reprioritizations, and update on progress status. Steering committees are done weekly for key projects to align all stakeholders on progress status, risk updates, and go-to-market plans alignment. Vendors meeting on a daily basis is key for milestone timelines tracking and any potential risk related to vendor activities. Governance session with our group technology teams enable us align deliveries to group standard. Group tracks us as well on smart CapEx execution and strategic project execution.
To ensure superior customer experience and business satisfaction with delivered projects, service transition to operations was identified as a key area of improvement. This leads to the revamp of the service management process to improve on service quality and customer experience, taking into consideration scenarios like top complaint trendings and resolving them using the problem management process, the shift from system availability to service availability through service quality reports, the onboarding of digital partners in the service management process to sustain customer experience, a predictive approach to service management, an introduction of the problem management process, and lastly, governance meetings with business and technology through daily stand-up meetings, weekly operational meetings, and so on and so forth. This technology transformation has introduced trust and substantial benefits to the business with regards to project deliveries. The benefits of our transformation program, and most importantly, the introduction of the Program Management Office, includes transparency and visibility anywhere and anytime via mobile devices, knowledge base to quickly respond to business requests, tracking of SLAs and OLAs, readily available feedback to all business requests, self-service where business did not have to contact anyone within the PMO to get the progress status of initiatives. The business is now satisfied with the quality of our deliveries. Customer experience has tremendously improved as we can see the increase on the Net Promoter Score. Credibility and trust has been restored between technology and the business. Communication between technology and the business is now fluid as the Program Management Office via Bob channels makes all update information available every time. Staff morales have been raised and motivation levels are high. The group culture survey scores have improved due to staff satisfaction. Technology has become more organized as the Program Management Office is able to deliver on time. There has been a positive trend on the organization's revenue, and the company is witnessing a remarkable growth. Digitization is a key strategic theme of our transformation. As part of this transformation journey via Bob, some tools have been implemented to enable the automation of project-related activities such as end-to-end demand tracking anywhere and anytime, quality assurance control and testing, financial planning, budgeting and control, advanced supply chain management, project costing, maverick spend control, project resource assignments, project asset management, project activities and milestones tracking, return on investment and project benefit tracking. This automation introduces a lot of efficiencies within the PMO working environment, including controls on cost and budget. These tools have enabled us to resolve major issues around visibility, transparency, communication, dashboarding, controls, and lastly, lack of trust. In order to improve on efficiency in project delivery, technology has performed some architectural adjustments. We have, for instance, the middleware layer enablement. In order to improve efficiency and time to market, the IT enterprise has kicked off architectural rationalization. Previously, all IT enablers were connected to each other, while some capabilities were required to be shared. These had some implications such as lots of duplication of back-end capabilities and time to market, as the peer-to-peer integration were requiring time and effort. All of this started creating business dissatisfaction. As per best practices, a middleware and integration layer was introduced in the IT enterprise. This layer now has the mandate to expose back-end services that can be consumed by front-end applications and portals in just a few days. Another instance is the demand and case management enablement, which is the introduction of ticketing tools enablement, which has given the possibility to the business to track some key processes. The demand management has been implemented as per the software development lifecycle process to ensure transparency and quality along the whole delivery lifecycle. The case management gives the possibility to the customer to track all the queries logged at the technology level. As a consequence of the challenges that the technology team faced in delivering solutions on time, coupled with the frustrations of the business teams, due mainly to technology delivery performance, staff morales and motivational levels became very low. The technology team needed to embark on a transformation program aimed at empowering staff and building their level of confidence. The first program, which had the slogan, "I am a 4, was introduced in 2017. 4 is the highest score in the MTN annual internal performance scorecard system. The aim of this program was to empower staff in getting things done on time to achieve IT performance KPIs. Another program called Mind the Gap was introduced in early 2019 with focus on executive excellence. Live dashboards were also introduced in an effort of monitoring KPIs for continuous improvement and transparency. We also have joint stand-up meetings with the business teams to improve our active collaboration on a daily basis. We've gone through a series of pioneer trainings such as PMP, Six Sigma, TOGAF, and emotional intelligence. Most of the project managers have been motivated to become members of recognized communities, amongst which are the local PMI chapter and TM forum.
Youth and community empowerment is a key priority of MTN as an organization. During MTN's yearly routing 21 days of Yellow Care program, technology organized hackathon program with local university with the aim of boosting local economy via youth empowerment learning programs. During such activities, the youth are exposed to MTN open APIs in contribution to developer communities enablement. The best projects are rated and promoted into the entrepreneurship incubation program, where the youth are groomed within MTN to develop their startups, which will subsequently become their own enterprises. MTN offers internship programs to university and engineering schools. The best students from such programs gain direct empowerment with the organization. MTN also accompanies some of these students in the end-of-study research and development projects. It is crucial to have a strong structure in place for the PMO to serve its stakeholders with maximum efficiency. The PMO reports directly to the CTIO, an executive who reports to CEO. The CEO reports to the board of directors. The PMO is the centralized unit that manages all company capex to deliver all capital investment projects, products and services via demand management. Procurement, revenue assurance, and financial reporting company-wide and group sit within finance department. The PMO seeks expertise from other business units like business risk management, risk and compliance, and even HR to ensure that risk and compliance issues are adequately managed during the delivery process. The mission statement is a driven high-performing, centralized team accountable for the consistent business value implementation of MTN Cameroon's strategy, enabling the business change agenda inclusive of site rollout via the use of demand management, BTS toolkit, quality assurance, and delivery units. All delivery supported by quality, agility, and cost control enabled by excellent stakeholder management and consistent governance implementation and practices. Our motto is execution excellence. The PMO has 4 subunits as follows. Number 1 is the centralized demand management, which is the single point of truth for all company projects and demand. The second subunit is project management, which is made of project managers who manage rollout, transmission, core, IT project, and demand. The third one is the quality assurance and control, which is responsible for end-to-end quality assurance and quality control of all delivered projects and demand. The last is the Program Support Office, which is responsible for the governance and logistics during CAPEX execution. In 2018, the PMO delivered a total of 344 products and services with a delivery rate of 94% on this category, 72 projects with a delivery rate of 63%, and 2,557 cumulative sites with 99% delivery rate. These cumulative dashboards are shared with all stakeholders on a weekly basis via Bob Service Management. The PMO has since January delivered close to 67 demand within the category of products and services to the different business units. These cumulative dashboards are sent on a daily basis to business for tracking purposes. The status is also reviewed during steering committee governance meeting with business. In order to maintain transparency on the quality of the solutions that are delivered to business, the PMO shares quality metrics with the business on a weekly basis. These metrics include pass rate for all test cases, fail rate, block rate, and the total number of hours spent by the quality team on the testing of each demand. The PMO also reports on the total defect, error, defect fixed rate. PMO quality control team also track costs associated with poor quality. These metrics are used during vendor evaluation sessions and discussed during vendor governance meeting to enable the vendor improve on the quality of their delivery. Quality metrics are also tracked at detailed demand level. These include pass rate for all test cases, fail rates, block rate, and the total number of hours spent by the quality team on the testing of each demand. As part of transparency between PMO and the business, these metrics are also shared on a weekly basis together with the process update dashboard. One of the key projects that was delivered in 2018 is our CRM solution to provide a single point of truth of customer data at all touch points. The solution also provides a self-care portal which enables customer self-service, dealer portal which is used by dealers, and mobility mobile platform that can be used in any location for customer service. The solution had more than 700 business stakeholders, 50 system integration, and more than 20 vendors. The overall delivery took us a year and a half with phased approach. The PMO team had a lot of positive feedback from key stakeholders after CRM solution go live. Samples are great, a green dashboard. I can now track my status of request and demand anytime. Bob brings smooth interaction with technology. Bob gives status updates via call and email and ensure my issues are resolved. A key business enabler that was delivered by our PMO team has been the Data Warehouse BI solution that was delivered in Q1 2018. This platform currently processes data from more than 70 integrated source systems. It processes close to 90 million CDR and holds about 400 TB of data at any particular moment. The BI platform has enabled our delivery timeline of dashboard from D-3 in the past to D-hours today. With the BI platform, we deliver a score dashboard and other business performance dashboard on a near real-time basis. We have also plugged Power BI tool on the top of our BI platform to deliver near real-time performance dashboard on mobile devices to our user community. One of the key innovations was My MTN mobile app, which enables our customer to purchase products and services via their mobile phone. We have so far evolved from 5 services when the app was first introduced in 2014 to more than 60 services in 2019. This evolution has been driven by our micro API transformation, which now allows us to improve the delivery timeline of new features from weeks to days.
In order to deliver on our organization's vision of leading the delivery of a bold digital new world and our mission of making our customers' life a whole lot brighter, our PMO team has been instrumental in the building and optimization of our network to ensure that our customers enjoy the best network. This is in alignment with our customer centricity and best customer experience strategy. The PMO team did a record-breaking 4G new technology rollout in December 2015. This project was delivered in under just 1 month from initiation. We now have close to 700 plus 4G LTE sites covering major cities of Cameroon. The PMO team has been able to deliver more than 1,500 3G sites, 1,700 2G sites, all these to boost our network coverage, population coverage, and increase our capacity. Our PMO team has also just within 1 year delivered more than 1,200 U900 sites on our network. This has enabled us to introduce ubiquitous network experience as well as improve on our indoor coverage. In order to improve on customer experience via network optimization, we have also delivered additional technologies like third carrier sites, sector splits, and high-definition voice enablement. All these projects have also been accompanied by additional deliverables within the areas of core network upgrades, transmissions rollout, relocation, backbone and optimization, indoor boosters, IP optimization, data centers modernization, rural sites coverage, fiber optic rollouts, and lastly metro last miles rollout. As next steps to strengthen our program management office and improve efficiencies, we plan to enhance our current BOP transformation program with focus on demand management and service management processes improvement. Implement the Mind the Gap program to address current gaps in our solutions so that we improve on our stakeholders' satisfaction and customer experience. At MTN, we take our people agenda very important, as our people are our most important assets. We will continue to invest in our people to ensure that they are the best in whatever they do. Execution excellence will be our motto moving forward to ensure that time to market commitments are honored. Complete the implementation of the software testing life cycle recommendations to move from level 4 to level 5. We will also deliver our programs with quality and excellence to ensure that we maintain our leadership on OCLA and remain the best network in Cameroon and second network to none. We will deliver our programs with quality to make our organization move to number 1 position on Net Promoter Score. We also intend to make MTN and our program management office the best place of work and organization of choice in Cameroon. We give special kudos to our entire team for their hard work and contribution to this presentation. Special thanks as well to the audience of this presentation. Special kudos to all PMO organizations that have been nominated to this 2019 PMO Global Award, and we wish every participating organization all the best. And lastly, our gratitude to the Global PMO Award organizers, and a very big thank you for considering MTN Cameroon for the Global PMO Award. On behalf of the MTN Cameroon PMO team, we say well done.